y'all are covering our carrying costs of 817.11. So I, obviously took it back to them. They said they can't do it. They're pulling out. So I talked to their agent and I said, look, I'm already covering a slice here. Would you be willing to cover this in order for us to close this deal? She agreed. And I basically said, and then in the meantime, just say that I'm covering it. We'll figure it out later. Like, will they agree? Yes or no? So they're signing an addendum today. They're signing an agreement by today. I got confirmation by their listing attorney, their listing agent, and their buyer's agent. I basically got everybody on the phone. I said, this is what we want to do. This is what we're doing. Do we all agree? Bill, who is their attorney, sent an email with everybody on it, including the buyers. The buyers agreed in the email. So now all we got to do is take it back to the sellers, let them know that we agree, and we're locked in.
Wow. Well,
Yeah.
you were
Yeah.
doing what you were good at, and content, and this is a great content is whatever you choose to talk about that supports and builds with the narrative you want people to think about you, believe about you, visualize about you. That's content. Right now, you're not going to go as long and in depth, but specifically hit out certain points that are going to interest people, but that are real about what you do in a transaction. I would start off with behind the scenes in a transaction. You know what I mean? Or whatever the hell, like I have a better hook than that, but that could be your theme. Hold on one second. What
Right.
is this? Like a plan, we should arrive in Providence 8 p.m. I like, okay. But yeah, you know what I mean? Like that's content. Tell what really goes on behind the scenes. Talk about how many times this deal tried to die and you choked it up. Like you no, you ain't. You know what I mean? Like content should could be and should be whatever you choose and however you choose to support. Because it's you telling a story. That's how we want to see our content is we're telling a story to increase our brand or to attract whatever it is we're trying to attract.
Amen.
And if you use it that way, it's actually easier, fun, because now you're not worrying about likes and stuff. You're just trying to storytell. Your likes aren't dollars, right? They're
Right.
not. So if you can get the views, if you get people laying eyeballs, hearing your voice, and then consistently, that's a lot more valuable. And what you're telling me is like that's a lot of emotional weight. Now you're not saying it to complain like, oh, I gotta do all this shit. You're like, yo, you're not saying, hey, this is what I gotta do. You're actually showing it. Hey, today I
Right.
just saved my deal for the fifth time. Let me tell you how this went. So this person said, I'm quitting. Boom. They had to, but whatever, however you do it, I don't know the details, but that mixed with reality, mixed with you showing you out in the streets what you look for at properties or, how you do the back end when the client's interested in a property. What is the first thing you do? You look to see what is the rental income that supports this multifamily? What is the neighborhood? Is it declining? Is it increasing? Is it seeing a wave? You know what I mean? Like that different perspective lens is dope. Damn,
Right.
I'm over here talking to myself too. I'm like, shit, man, it's kind of fucking good, baby. What's up, EJ? What's up, Takal?
What's going on? What's going on? Just listen to the gems, listen to the sauce.
Yeah, yeah. Mm. And
Yeah,
today,
man.
instead of I had an avenue I want to go, but beyond this, something I'm gonna give credit to God. Just hit me and said, let's attack and allow them to share because there's been some challenges, right? And one, I know one just stands out. Nathan, his problem prior was not cold calling, right? Or prospecting. And now he's prospecting. The problem is he's not converting, right? And then everyone else has different problems. Have business but needs to get it closed, or generating this but needs that. So I want to really attack those because we've moved in such a great way where we're attracting business. We have some weight on our plate. We have momentum and behavior such as calling or our schedule or door knocking, whatever it may be. But now we just need to enhance. We need to make maybe a little pivot or tweak in our process and then press forward more, right? And then you get more feedback in the form of results, right? And then you may need to make more pivots, etc. So who wants to lay down something right now that they just need some quick guidance on?
I'll go
Yeah.
since we already talked about me. Um, Getting over the hurdle of making calls every day, that was definitely a step that I made and I executed. The issue I'm having now is, like you just said, I want to be better at closing for the appointment.
All
You
right,
know,
let's do it. Let's role play. I want to hear what you're saying. So,
okay.
hello.
Hi, Jeremy. How you doing? This is Nathan Johnson from Thumbprint Realty. I know you weren't expecting my call, but I understand that 123 Pine just expired yesterday. So I wanted to give you a call to see how there's a way I can help you out if you would be interviewing agents for the job of getting your home sold.
Now we're all set.
All right, all set. If you don't mind me asking, what happened last time it was on the market?
We just decided, the market's a little crazy right now, so we're not gonna sell.
I understand. So it sounds like, if I could ask, if I'd be so bold, it sounds like you either didn't get the right exposure or it sounds like it wasn't priced correctly. Would you say that that is more or less what happened?
Uh, Probably just the market. Yeah, but right now we're probably just not gonna sell.
I understand. Look, I know that you're looking not to sell right now. What if I could show you a proven method that a lot of my listings they sell within 2 weeks? All I need is about 10 minutes of your time. I'd love to take a look at your home and give you an insight.
All right, we'll pause. So I like that.
Yeah, I love that, bro.
Where Yeah, that was you actually did a really good job.
Thank
Where
you.
I would make your tweak when you said, "What if I can show you?" It felt like a sales. Like
Ah,
that
damn it.
felt.
Damn it.
It
Okay.
felt for me. It felt like a sale.
Okay.
So let's role play, and I'll go, and you do whatever you want to do, or say reject, or whatever you're normally getting from people. You just roll it, right? And again, we're not going to be successful with every client, but if we can get a better approach, we'll pique interest to get appointments. All right. Ding. Hello? Oh, you say hello.
I was gonna say.
Go ahead.
All right. Hello?
Hey, is this Nathan?
Who is this?
Yeah, this is Jeremy with Thumbprint Realty. I just noticed you recently just took your house off the market. Are you still open to take accepting offers?
I mean, we're
Ah, fucked you up.
yeah, he did.
Yo, that's funny as hell.
Oh
Yo,
my
that's funny
God.
as hell.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, that's great. Hold on, go back, run it back, run it back, run it back. Let me. Jesus Christ.
Hey, yeah, so this is Nathan?
Yeah, who's this? How'd you get my number?
Yeah, no, this is Jeremy with Thumbprint Realty. I was calling. I just saw your house just recently came off the market. Are you still open to accepting offers?
I mean, we are if you get the right buyer. Do you have a
Okay.
buyer for me?
Okay, got you. Well, potentially, I just got to get some more information. So the house off, are you still currently working with the same brokerage, or are you making a shift to see who can best support you?
We were actually looking to relist it. Sherelle did a really good job. We got a couple of people for the open house. I think we want to go with her, unless you want to tell me something different.
Yeah. Are you guys still under a contract, or is how does that situation?
We were gonna sign today. Actually, we had it expire. We're gonna sign today. We're gonna relist with her, unless I hear something different from somebody who calls me in the middle of the day.
Got you. Okay, no, that's fair. So if if the house did sell when it was on the market, where were you guys going? What was the next step? What was the plan?
Well, I'll be honest with you. We're looking to downsize. I'm not sure how much I should be telling you over the phone, but we're looking to downsize. Like I said, Sherelle did a good job. We did get interest, and we're looking to move to like Stoughton or Sharon or something to where we get
I
more
love
land.
that. Wow. And why is getting more land important to you?
We're kind of cramped where we are right now. We raised 3 kids where we live, and I want a little bit more space to garden. I want a little bit more space to walk and spend time with the wife in our golden years.
Wow, that's powerful. That's powerful. Okay. So it sounds like obviously you being able to actually get this house sold means a lot because of where and the freedom and the peace it's actually going to bring you to. Is that fair enough?
I think it's fair enough. Let me ask you a question. So you called me in the middle of the day.
Hmm.
What can you do different for me that Sherelle did?
That's a great question. And to be honest, it'd be irresponsible if I just said what I feel I can do different because I don't know what she did or didn't do. What's most appropriate and makes sense to protect you is I do have an appointment actually in Beverly. It's actually not, it's in Tewksbury, but it's at 12, and then I have a time slot between 2 to 3. Would that work for me to swing by just because it would help me actually get my boots on the ground in that neighborhood, the house, and then I can let you know exactly what I can do, what I will do, and how it may differ and what we can do to actually get results. Or, if I know genuinely I can't make a difference in what she did, then I'll communicate that as well. Does that make sense?
I would love to set up that appointment. Just answer me one question. How are you guys different than Century 21? You guys thumbprint, right?
Yeah. So the good part with when you think about, let's just say, let's go with Compass, right, or any other top brand.
Mm-hmm.
The brand is powerful, but end of the day, there's a human who runs their own business under that brand, right? So I really want to advise you to. I don't want you to make decisions based on a brand, right? It's like Nike. Nike has a strong brand, but if you go based on experience, you go to a store, that person doesn't embody the brand, right? So you're hiring a person who needs to get the job done. So I would, for you, when you're filtering, even me, when you're looking at me or reviewing me, I have to have the capability to internalize what's important to you and get the job done. That's most important. The rather thumbprint, Compass, Jax, Sotheby's, whoever, right? You need the person to really care more than you. Because to sell a house in this market, you don't just put it on the market anymore, like, and it sells. Like, you genuinely have to put in work, this effort, and this strategy to ensure someone like you actually gets the house on the market and follows the journey of getting it sold so they can walk into that next chapter, which for you is that land, that walking, the gardening. We may have to go to you to get our fruit and vegetables, depending on how prices go in this world.
Mm.
Anyway, I'll stop. But you see how, like, I'm just flowing, just different ways
Yeah.
to approach it. But I don't need to sell you over the phone. To be honest, I can't. I don't know what she did. So for me to just rush to tell you anything is I can't. I'm just gonna lie to you then because I don't know what she did. You know what I mean? I'm just gonna lie to you, and
I
I
mean,
probably would tell a client that. Like, if you really want me to tell you, I'm gonna tell you something, but it may not be the truth because I don't know everything she did and did not do. But I know what it takes to actually get a house sold. So once I get there, I see it. I already understand how important this is. I'm gonna let you know exactly what I plan on doing to make sure we get this sold this time, and then you'll be able to decide how that compares to what she was willing to do or didn't do.
okay.
Fair enough. Great. All right, so let's lock in 2 p.m. Does that work? All right, great, perfect. Boom,
That
boom,
works
boom.
for me. Yeah.
All right,
I'll
let
see
me
you
grab
then.
a couple more questions before we go. All right, you know what I mean, and grab whatever other details you need to grab before you go. But
Yeah.
um,
Well, will pause right here. I hate you with basically all the objections that I've been facing.
yeah, and it's just you change the mindset of how you approach it, right? If they're asking questions, that's phenomenal. That means they're begging for you to be the answer. You don't have to answer everything. It's like I got to see it in the end of the day. Like, my goal is to help. Like, I want to know why this is important to you.
Right.
I don't need to sell you. I just need to know why it's important. Because once I get that, I can, again, as you saw, I kept referring back to it. Hey, wait, boom, so I can bring you back to your garden. Hey, we may actually buy vegetables from you one day. Where this world's going, like whatever it may be. So, but
Yeah, no,
good work.
I appreciate that, man.
Yeah,
That you're helping me. You're filling in some insights because this one guy I talked to, he just kept hammering that question away, and I hit him with the same response you did. I basically said, "Well, it would be unfair and irresponsible for me to be like, I will do this differently because I don't know what she did.
yeah.
All I can do
And
is
if he
tell."
really wants to know anything, I'd say, all right, if you want to know so bad, if I choose to take on your listing, the difference is I'm gonna get it sold. How? I'll figure it out once I get there. I see everything. I'm gonna put the full strategy together, and you'll have full clarity after. But that is the big difference. If you really need to know something, that's the difference. If I choose to take that on, I'm actually gonna get it sold. That's gonna be the
Mm,
difference.
mm.
Straight certainty. People can't help but gravitate to someone with clarity, certainty, and confidence. Like, it's now, again, it's different between bullshit and then cockiness, but I'm certain if that's the truth, that's the truth. I don't take on listings I can't sell, but I do my thorough research and I have the right strategy and team. We go all in. If I take yours on, nothing else is a focus or priority for me besides your home and getting you to Stoughton. Simple as that.
Mm,
But that's why I don't just
mm.
take on every listing. But if I choose to take on yours, that's gonna be the difference. Any other
Damn.
questions? You know what I
Damn.
mean?
That word choice, if I choose to,
No,
is
I say that shit
everything.
all the time, bro. If I choose to
Everything.
take that on, you know what I mean? I'm gonna get it done.
If I choose, I got that puts the power in your hand. No, I appreciate that. I'm
yep.
gonna move on, but no,
All
but
right,
thank you,
bet.
thank you,
I
thank you.
appreciate you jumping in and throwing your challenge. But again, you got great traction. Make that adjustment, especially up here, but in the vocab and the flow, focus on them. You'll start getting results, and then you'll build on that. You'll figure out, all right, cool, that's working, but I'm getting this. Cool, let's add this flavor, or let's remove that flavor. So good job, bro.
Yes, sir.
Who else? Who has something that is troubling them, that's on their plate? They're having they're stuck in a certain way, or some challenges, in Elijah's terms, that they want to throw here on the table for us to chew at.
I'm just gonna say hi.
What up, boss?
I jumped in a little late, but I'm here. So
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. That's like the second time. Paying
did I
attention.
jumped in late? No, last time I came in super early and I
You're
stayed
right.
on the
You're right.
call
You're
during
right.
my appointment.
Right. You're right. I was just trying to challenge you, and hopefully you just went
Yeah.
with it. But you clearly are on your shit and said, "No, don't give me that. I don't deserve it." So
Yeah.
all right, Takal, what's up?
What's going on, baby? What's going on? I was just say for me, but I say similar to like Nathan, like he said, like just converting. Like I had that conversation with that condo owner. I sent him over a packet. He said he was good. I waited a couple days.
Firefighter, right?
Yep. Yeah. So I talked to him. He said that he was good. But what I did was after that, I sent him over like a packet, like a strategy report packet, like how we did for Joe on Geneva
Yeah.
Ave. And then I just haven't heard back. So that's been one of my things. Nathan, I would just say if you're calling them, typically what I just do, I just let them know that I do have a buyer. So then that way when you get in front of them, you can try to sell them as well. But
So I
that's
would say
been
to yours, then, again, so that's a similar trend. We're all having traction. We all have actually business on our plate. It's just stalled. So now it's the strategies to convert that. So
yeah.
for your guy, he clearly loved when we were there. Grab another person and go there. Listen, I got a buyer, but he's looking to get in the next 2 days. What day can we get in there? Now, one, it seems like you're fighting for him again, but two, it gives you an opportunity to get in there. And now when you go through it, you say, hey, listen, I've given you a lot of focus. I typically don't give clients this amount of focus unless I'm exclusively signed so I can exclusively focus on yours. But if you want me to make this happen, like I need you to give me permission to get the green light to make this happen for you. Fair enough? You know what I mean? Like straight up. Like, but that's your end. If he knows he wants to, cool, forget the documents. He maybe don't want the details. He just wants someone that can get it done. And
Bring
from
like a
his
fake
mind,
buyer.
yeah, take one of us, take one of your homies, whoever. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It'd be Elijah
That's
and then
what,
Cassandra. There'll be a married couple coming through. You know what I mean?
This is
Yeah.
for sale by owner.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sale by owner.
Yeah.
Because they're desperate. They want to sell, but if they know someone else is about to help them make their dream, you actually are highly valuable to them in that moment. And then in that moment, you have an opportunity to now say, hey, this didn't work for them. But if you give me the green light to have full focus and priority on your home to make this happen, we'll make it happen. I just need your permission. All right, what do you need from me? Great. Give me the permission because legally I can't market your home to my buyers without your permission. I need an agreement in place. It could be non-exclusive if you want, right? I would go with full exclusive, but if they're comfortable, we'll do non-exclusive, meaning you can sell it on your own. But if I bring a buyer and we make this happen, obviously you compensate, which makes sense. But the goal is to get you where you want. So if we sell this, where are you? What's next? Are you moving in state or out of state? Oh, probably gonna stay local. Okay. Is you
Now he's
moving?
moving further South Shore.
Boom, further South Shore. Is it grandkids? Is it blah blah blah? Like now you remind them, give me the green light so I can actually legally market this and get my buyers excited to make this happen so we can get you to South Shore. Your grandkids, you'll be closer. We'll get this condo off your hands, which condos are very rejected right now. But I need the green light. You know what I mean? Like, bro, I'm talking to you like a straight human. You know what I mean? But I'm creating urgency. At the same time, I'm not touching this. I'm not giving you more time until I get the permission. And legally, I cannot, which actually supports.
So,
But you get back in front of
so
them.
my question. Oh, so that's what you typically do when you have like clients that you have worked with, well, not work with, but like that are like stalling. Do you just get back in front of their face and then you just like remind them why they're trying to sell?
Yeah, like I'm creative. I may have creative text messages or phone calls. If those aren't working, I'll do a different strategy. Certain ones I'll let it be for a little bit and then come back. Like it's all, yo, you have to understand the human. The human is so used to rejecting and ignoring because everyone wants to stay in a little bubble, even though they need you. It's just we're all trained with this through time. We've been trained to just have this dodge, even shit that we want. We'll neglect. So you understanding that you have to figure out how to re-engage them without feeling like you're pressing. Because when you sound thirsty, now it's like, you may
I don't
not,
want it.
you got nothing going on. You want me so bad. Like when anybody actually, when you think about anything, when someone pushes something on you, your natural sense is to reject, right? It's probably a protection mechanism. Like if I say, yo, Takai, you got come take this drink, bro. Take this drink. I want you drinking. Your brain's like, whoa, take the drink. The fuck? Like, yo, I have this drink, but I'm not. I'm just hold on. I was gonna give it to you guys, but I'm gonna hold on. Y'all gonna be like, whoa, what the fuck is in there? Let me see. You know what I mean? Like it just your
Yeah.
brain. So if you just understand how humans work, you'll know how to talk with them, push, pull. Even the example with Nathan told him like if I choose to take it on, it's gonna get sold because I don't touch anything that I know is not gonna sell. It just don't make sense. It costs time, it costs money, and I'm not just looking to have a listing say I have it. If I take it on, if I choose to, it's because I know I'm gonna get it done. And I'm not gonna stop until I get done. I'm not gonna divert any focus besides this one mission. A seller hears that, all they see is you protecting them. So that's my input for that specific client, but you can apply that across the board. Even like your lot guy, say, hey, is that lot still available? I want to bring down a developer who's thinking about it. That just reawakes him and make in his mind, oh shit, thank God, golly, I want to get this thing sold. And that's opportunity to have that convo, to keep it going, to lock it up. Say, listen, let me get this sold for you.
Gotcha.
I
Yeah,
had
I
a
appreciate you
question
doing that.
about, you said if they find a buyer, then you don't, you only get the sale if you find a buyer. I know
Yep.
it's like designated something,
Yeah, non-exclusive.
not
Yeah.
exclusive. So if I were to have an open house and someone buys, that's comes from me, right? They would have to personally reach out to
Yep.
this man.
They'd have to reach out to you. Everything goes through you. But if they go and find their own client and buyer,
Okay.
then but that's better than having no deal. Like obviously
Yeah.
you want the exclusive, but
Yeah.
I'll take the opportunity where I've been marketing shit with no exclusive because the
Yeah.
client was uncomfortable. But I had to weigh it out. All right, one, I get the market, two, I build my brand, I'm showing I'm busy, and I can potentially actually lock this up. It's a win-win. Like I'll go through that roadblock, and then actually it turned into them signing a contract.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So us as professionals got to know when to be. The good part is we get to be flexible with our own terms. This is our business. We don't have to go by nobody else's terms but our own, right?
Hmm.
Based on our structure. And as you get better and more experience, your standards change. You're like, no, you know what I mean? Like I ain't touching it
Yeah.
unless you sign a non-exclusive because I'm going all in. It's not worth my time. So
Okay.
when you're ready for
That's so
that,
good
let me
to know
know.
though that you could offer somebody that
Yeah, hands
to
down.
be like,
And you explain it to them. Listen, you want to go for Savannah? Great. But let me make this happen for you. You want to get to South Shore? I'll do it. We can do, you know what? If you're that scared, we'll do a non-exclusive, meaning if you find a buyer, which are clearly you prefer, great. You don't pay nothing. If I find a buyer, you just compensate for me helping getting you to where you want to be. Fair enough? Okay, great. Let's get it going so I can prioritize getting this done and getting you to South Shore. Getting this done and getting this asset off your hands. Getting this done to allow you to go vacation in Italy for life. Well, you know what I mean? Whatever their mission is. But that's why you have to understand, why is selling this important? Selling this
mhm.
gets you what? Selling this allows you to move where? Why do you want to move there? What is there? My grandkids, the wall. I grew up there, whatever. What were you gonna say, Takao?
No, I was just listening
Yeah. So
because that just reminds me of the Fall River thing. He had to go back to California.
yeah, like that in that piece. Like you need to know the motivation. You get that, you have an opportunity to influence decisions now because you're going to use that as leverage. The motivation. If you go meet a developer, great. Why'd you choose this area? Why are you building here? What are you looking to grow to? I know this is not it. What is your next stop? You know what I mean? What neighborhood would you want to be in? When we sell these, what are you going to do with that profit? Understand the motivation. And anyone who asks questions like that seems more interested in the person versus you trying to get a deal and get it sold. It just makes you more valuable. If I have someone asking me questions about me and my missions, my vision, the things I want, I'm like, wow, this person really cares about me, right? Especially if you're consistent and everything you're talking about is all steered back around me, not about you, not about the selling, because selling is not important to me. It's what the importance of selling does for me. Maybe it gets me out of debt. Maybe it gets me away from these tenants in this multifamily that I've owned, but it's been terrible experience. The money's not like what it's supposed to be. I just want to get out of this shit. Right? That's the motivation. It's not selling. It's not the profit. It's not like that stuff I want, but it's the headache. Or it's I get to take that now, do flips instead of own this investment property where I'm only making $100 a month. I can cash out, make 100 grand immediately, go do a flip and make money on that. You know what I mean? So everyone has different motivation, but those are important. Next, I want to hit is, I was thinking about it. We all have off-market business. Rather my stuff, your own stuff, someone else's stuff. We need to be pushing that shit. Cassandra, I haven't been on your page, but I haven't seen no post about the Newberry. Like, you should be pumping that. That's gonna build your brand. That may attract a client, that may attract a partnership, that may attract whatever. Like, you got that, you got Lawrence. You should have been pumping easy.
Yeah. Newberry I did on Facebook in the groups. So I've been sending out a ton of
Your
emails
page
on it.
too. Your page too. Because you're attracting clients. Great. Do that. That shit's very important. That's really where your business is. But on your page, you have to show people you are about this life. I came in the game and I don't have a $500,000 listing. I don't have a $400,000 buyer. I don't have an $800,000 listing. I got a $2.75 million listing. People come by, oh, she really is about that life. She's not just on camera talking that shit. She really got it. Hey, I was thinking, what you think about this? Hey, I have this. What do you think about this? That's the feedback you'll get, but you gotta put like y'all have the resources to attract business. We gotta push that
Yeah.
shit. Y'all see me? I push, and I'm creatively with it, and then throwing your personal lifestyle. Like to Cal, if you made one of your content today could be, what do I do when I'm not doing real estate? I like to come to this restaurant. I like to throw up my hands. I like to hang, whatever it may be. Like, let them like you too. They know you're a real estate agent. Now give them a
Yeah,
reason to like you too.
gotcha.
You know what I mean? And I promise you, it's now again, we know social media is not going to be the core of our business. And to be honest, some of your clientele may not even be on social media, but it's the brand. And if you ever do find your clientele, they will look you up. They want to know, are you really about this life? Or are you like all the other million real estate agents who have a full-time job and a part-time real estate? Because there's a lot of those agents out there, who are, which people have a lack of trust. That's why they don't think we deserve it because they feel like we just do the minimum.
Part time.
Pump that shit. Show you out it, you bought it. Show you your decision making, what you enjoy to do, what makes you laugh, shit that hurts your feelings. Like, be a human and push your business.
Jeremy, to your point, I taught a class on Monday, first time home buyer class. I mentioned the townhouses that we have, excuse me, in Roxbury. And one person reacted the way I thought they were gonna, which was like, ooh, that's too much money. That's crazy. But everyone else in the class was like, actually, in Roxbury, that's really, really good. Like houses are going for $1 million. So the fact that he has three luxury for 800 is crazy, actually. What's your name again? What's your Instagram? I
Boom.
was like, yep. That's our last video that I posted.
You know
It's
what
like
you do? Tell
50.
them, say, hey, listen, I couldn't do this, but I got it approved. I can give you a private tour. We haven't given access to the market, but I'm gonna give you a private tour. Does this day or this day work? Who wants to join in? Get them in there. Because now they're like, fuck, I gotta make this work. Who's the lender I can talk to? I want this.
Right.
How are you marketing the open house? I did have somebody interested in it and I sent them all the information, so I'm gonna
Yeah.
follow up with them today.
So I actually made the decision. I put I put one of the townhouses on the market as a single family.
mm,
I mean, I put in there. It's a town. It's an attached single family, meaning it's attached to a building.
which it is.
And in the description, identified and put the HOA fee, etc. But I'm not gonna put it on as a condo. No one's looking for condos. But if I put it on a single family and they go and see it, like, because it fits the price point, they're gonna realize it really does feel like a single family. And now I may
Mm,
create an opportunity if someone say, "Bet, say no more, let's rock." Let's rock.
Mm.
Yo, like
Wait
that's the strategies, bro. I'm always looking for ways to manipulate the person out of their own head, right? To make things make sense. Because anybody get in there, like, if you're trying to buy a house in that area, you're a nurse or a doctor, why rent 4 or 5 grand a month, which they are for a freaking studio, when you can get at one of these that feels like a single family house, 3 levels, master suite, custom everything.
Can I make a flyer for the open house?
Hell yeah.
Can
Make
I
a
mark it
flyer,
over?
do whatever I would. So this is how we want to take shit to the next level. Make a flyer, but I would even make a list of all the dope things. Where are the walking parks? Best places to eat? Closest
Yeah.
hospital? Where's the shopping center for groceries? Like that way when they come in, here, show you how close everything is or what's around. Like no one's doing that shit. That was a dope idea. I ain't gonna lie. I'm like, shit. I don't even do that.
Well, it's on your website. It's on your website.
It is on the website. Yeah, I did it on there,
Yeah.
but like in person handling it to them. You know what? That's a good idea.
I was
have a
already gonna
huge
print.
QR
I was
code too.
gonna do that. Stop, because I wasn't sure if you were gonna be there, and I was like, well, how am I gonna print out the whole website? So I was like, I'm just gonna make a QR code to the website, and I have a little thing that holds my
Do
agency
it. Run the
disclosure
play.
sign, and so I was gonna get it for that. So I'll make
Run
that
the
today while
play.
I'm going to the office. So
Run the mother play. Only way to
yeah,
lose
so
is
then
not trying.
they can just scan it, and then
All the details here, all the
all the
local
details.
amenities, what's close around, the price point. We put everything together for you all. So when they leave, now they still have the property and they're seeing all these sexy
Exactly.
photos. They're connected. Versus, we go see a property, we leave, they forget about it.
Mhm.
Only thing in their head is visual, but you leaving them with something they can go back, read. They see the local amenities, the hospitals. Like, that's a win-win-win.
We're gonna be showing the last unit.
We're gonna show, I'm sure all of them. I just put one on there, but choose which
Oh,
one you want. Choose
yeah.
which one you
Okay.
want, baby.
That's smart.
Yeah. Choose which one you
Okay.
want. Now the goal is we just need to get humans there, and we're gonna do our part. Plus, definitely God is gonna support us, and we're gonna get some traction. But conversations like that, Nathan, make people feel this exclusive. Y'all interested? Listen, I'm gonna see what I can do. I'll circle back with you all and see if I can get you all a private tour. Because when people get in there and they like it, they'll find ways to make it make sense, and then they'll find ways to execute. That's what we need. Get people out their head, get them to find a way that make it make sense and execute. That's what we'll do. All right, squad. This was good. I hope it was helpful. I know it was, I don't have to hope. I know it was helpful.
It was.
Do something with this. Rather I was talking about cold calling, rather I was talking about your clientele, your off-market stuff. Pump that shit. It could be a picture, it could be a video, it could be a link. Pump it. You have to show the world you about this life. You got business, right? You'll attract business. And again, like I said, I don't talk about rentals. I touch some. I've never shared it. And someone said it came highly recommended for me to help them find a rental. That shit's nuts. But it's the reality of showing up and being great. People think you cover everything. They'll hit you up like, fuck it. I mean, I know he may have an answer. So that is a reminder for you all. Choose your lane. Rather it's I deal with sellers for multifamilies. I deal with buyers who are looking for a luxury. I deal with first-time home buyers. I deal with sellers in the South Shore. Choose your lane, go all in. Just go up, be an expert. People will reach out. You won't miss business. But I promise you, stay in one lane, go all in on that lane and mission and talk about the avenues, ideas, challenges. You will attract business because no one else is showing up at this level. Everyone's doing real estate spam. Offer accepted. Home inspection checklist. Like,
Jeremy, even though I like them, these Chat GPT flyers or with the multiple information on them is now getting old.
mm-hmm.
Uh,
it's like
I like them, but they're getting old. You're seeing them everywhere for everything.
there you go. Your brain now is no longer excited because it's like, oh, we've seen that. And you actually scroll because the brain's like,
Yeah.
oh, it's one of them shits. We already know what's on there. I don't even need to look at it.
EJ, I'm really glad you said that.
Yeah. Are we talking about the things we're all making now on AI?
It's like a lot of information on one page, basically. It's like super. I mean, it's good. I might post
It's
one
like
or two.
yeah.
It has like maybe like 21 sections on it. I'm exaggerated, but it has a lot of sections and a lot of information on it.
Oh,
It's cool. Again, I like it, but it's
I've been
everywhere.
trying to do the
Yeah,
little
jump
like
off again.
MP4 videos that are just like somebody asked me about it and I told them how to do it, but I've been trying to do those. They have like enough information for someone to be like, what is it? But it's just like a little slideshow. It goes on its own.
Mhm.
Well,
I've been trying to do those, but the
creativity.
big information sheets, yeah, they're starting to drive me crazy.
Yep.
Cassandra, I got a
Creativity,
challenge
bro.
for you.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
Hold your hand up like that, like you was doing, like the bougie, the bougie handhold.
What's that? Is it?
Like, hold on, I'm gonna show you what you're doing. Like this.
Oh
Just
yeah. Oh shit.
record a
I'm
video
always,
just like that.
hold on 1 second. I am so lost. I don't okay, yeah.
Record a video, talk about real estate, like just like that, like you're doing right there. Just put it from this angle, just like that.
I do. On my
Okay.
page, I have them. I'm always here talking.
I was gonna
call my
say
So,
that's her like default number 2.
listen, I'm on social media, but I see them sometime. All right.
I'm
Nah,
not saved in nobody's phone. Nobody's
mhm,
looking at my
yeah.
content. Like,
Whoa,
Oh
Cass,
dang.
hold up, pump the brakes. I be
except for Nate and Jeremy.
I was gonna
Nah.
say, I be tagging you on almost all of my shit. Don't
Yes,
start
no,
that shit.
I know. Everybody tags, but Nate actually goes and watches my videos. Jeremy too. So.
Woo, that's right.
Straight up.
But EJ he got me with a fire photo the other day.
Yo, that was nuts. That man's a server. I promise you. If I'm around, we doing some stuff. EJ, I'm gonna get you some shit, bro. You be catching side angles. He a creep or he's a professional. I don't know, one of the two. But it's really good.
Yo, I showed that to. I was rolling in that beat. And I said, Jeremy's
I was like, I don't know what it is. Like, you really are phenomenal, or you're just a weird creep that got some really good angles.
No, he did text me. He was like, "Say cheese," and I'm like, "What the fuck is he talking about?"
Yo,
This
I
is
had
my
no
introduction.
idea.
This is my introduction. I say, here's my gift. You're gonna use it. I'm
That
gonna
was
send it to you. I'm
powerful.
never gonna look at it again. So use it if you want to.
he said,
And I used it. It was perfect too.
He said, "Say cheese. How is your strawberry yogurt?" LOL.
He said, "You got something on your chin."
Right.
Oh my gosh, you're dumb.
I
I'm
love it.
crying.
But I got you, bro. Next time we're around, I'm gonna catch some random shots, some B-roll. It's valuable though. It is helpful because it helps us use that in other avenues because we can't capture our own stuff. And sometimes it's weird asking someone to capture it for you. So he serves, definitely gonna serve you back, bro. But I got a meeting. I got 2 appointments with Foxborough today. Thank God. And this one woman, so this woman is the blah blah blah. She lives in Foxborough now. She has like a house 1.5 million on the water, right? But she likes this house, it's single level. She wants to put a pool in the backyard. So we're talking. She kind of wants, she's been eyeing it for a while. She's like, well, do you have any buyers that want to buy my house? I said, of course I may. I gotta go there, check it out, walk it through, and I'll pump it to I got a powerful network and resources. So I'm like, I'm just calm with it. I was like, yo, let me see it, but I'll make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, oh, come on, man. I'm a fucking. She's like, I don't really need it. I got the cash. I can just close, without selling it. But I'm gonna make her see it. You know what I'm saying? Let's go to your house, do a walkthrough, see if this aligns with one of my clients. And my goal is just to check it out, get some pictures, and I'm gonna pump it to the off-market network. Boom! And I'm like, yeah, I got several people interested. Let's set up a time. Yeah, thank you. All right, I gotta go. I got a meeting in Dedham with another partner, and then I got Foxborough. So pray for me. If anybody's free, y'all want to come through, do your thing.
Come through where?
It's in
Foxborough.
Yeah, you all.
Sunday, right?
Yeah, I'm going in today. I got some showings today. People made a request.
Oh.
So hopefully I get it sold before Sunday.
Yeah.
Need this. Please, speed. I need this. Let's go. I'm proud of y'all. My son taught me that way. Please, speed.
Please,
I need this. My mama's kind of homeless. My dad, I live with my dad. Yo, that dude's a clown, dude. That is a clown. That's fucked up, actually, when you think about it.
Yeah, like it's one of those haha, wait a minute.
Yeah, I live with my dad. Like, hold on, you hurt for that?
Right, bro. You got no